Nothing's happening on sensitivity 1 right now. Sensitivity 2. I think maybe I have to go out. And the camera got wet. Great, you guys. Y'all got wet in the process. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Always Occupied Home and Product Reviews. And in this review, we have something a little different, but something a little bit in the same lane. So we do have a sprinkler, but the thing with this sprinkler is that it has a sensor. This is called the Critter Redder. There are many sensor sprinklers out there. There are some that range from almost $300, probably more. But this one here is in the price range under 50. This is motion activated Critter Redder. All right, first thing out the box is the instructions. You have a little connector right here. I'll review the style sprinkler like this. All right, right here we have the stake, which is metal. That's a plus. And we have the sensor right here. I believe this will like maybe a battery housing, but I don't want to break it. And yep, 2 AA batteries. This is gonna be fun, you guys. This is gonna be really fun. Let's go ahead and put this thing together real quick. Have the bottom stake right here. I am still shocked that it's metal. All this is plastic though, just to let you know. They didn't give us no tape or nothing, so if you're the type that wraps you know, Teflon or plumber's tape around the threads, then go ahead, be my guest. But they do have a seal right there, O-ring. We are going to go ahead and twist that on, and it's on tight, so it shouldn't be no leaks. All right, so it has the filter and the washer right there. So you got that. We're going to go ahead and put this on. I am not sure about this part. Okay, now it's getting tight. So I'll leave it like that so that way I can make my adjustments accordingly. We're going to put the top on it, which has the washer. Okay, you guys, so the way this comes in, you can't just put it on the sprinkler and just expect it to work, right? So they have this is your adjuster right here. So if you just turn the sprinkler on, it's just gonna do this. So what you need to do is lift this silver part up like so, and this is 2 pieces. Then you can move both of these out the way. So I got that one out the way, and then that one is out the way, and then you fold this back down, and now you have a longer radius. Oh, it says range up to 100 feet. All right, you guys, I'll go over the specs once I put this in the ground, and we will definitely test this out. I will test this out with the squirrels, you guys. You know I like messing with the squirrels in the backyard, so I like having fun with them. So we have different levels right here. We will go over that. Once I go over the instructions, I will go over more with y'all, but let me go ahead and put this in the ground, and I'll get with y'all as soon as I get the field set up. You put the batteries in on the bottom, 2 AA's, and we're gonna put this back on, which is kind of hard to do, but we're gonna do it. All right, snaps right back on, and that should be it, you guys. It's definitely okay. Now I turned it off. All right, so I turned it off. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the field. They gave us a quick connect, which is a plus because y'all know I have these Eden quick connects right here, right? I'll put a link in the description with these. I am going to go ahead and put my quick connect on. Hopefully it's compatible. Let's see. Yep, compatible. All right, so we are going to test all sensitivity levels, starting with 1. But first we're going to put the water on. All right, I got the water going inside, and it's leaking there because I didn't tie it tight enough. So I'll tie it tight with pliers. I'll just grab one plier here and just turn it like that. And right now we just want to test it. So nothing is happening while it's off. I'm gonna put it on. Well, let me make sure my camera don't get wet first. All right, let's put it on sensitivity 1. Nothing's happening on sensitivity 1 right now. Sensitivity 2. I think maybe I have to go out. And the camera got wet. Great, you guys. Y'all got wet in the process. All right, you guys, it is going haywire right now. I don't even know what it's sensing. Maybe it's sensing something. Maybe it's sensing the leaves from the trees. So let me turn it back on 1 real quick. All right, you guys, so I do have the sensitivity on 2, and I want to stop this leak right here. All right, I turned it off, so hopefully it don't come on. Okay, you guys, so I am about 15 foot away from it. I believe it sensed the trees, you guys. I only have the sensitivity on like 2. As a matter of fact, the sensitivity is on 1. But you guys, I just turned it off, and I adjusted the top. I'll show y'all how to adjust the top later, but I adjusted the top because I wanted to spray out more like a straight spray. It's spraying out wide, and I don't really like that too much. So let's see what happens. I turned it off. I put it back on 1. It's going off crazy, and it's not supposed to. I gotta read the instructions again. I think it says to go off for like 30 seconds or something like that. So we will double check that just to see what's going on. All right, you guys, I fixed it. I adjusted the top. Now it's spraying out further away instead of spraying wide. Now I'm gonna just leave it like this for right now because I want to see how long it takes before it stops. All right, you guys, so I got it to cut off when I put my hand in front of the sensor, which is weird. So I'm thinking that it will, you know, go off for at least like 30 seconds or something and then cut off, but the thing actually just stays on watering. So this thing, if you are like in the middle of the night or something, if you leave this on in the middle of the night, just expect a high water bill. So I just put my hand in front of the sensor again, and it cuts off. So you will literally need an animal that you're repelling to come back to turn your water off, or you have to turn the water off yourself. I am not feeling that. All right, you guys, now if you don't mind that, now if you're the type, I'll tell you who this will work for. This will work for somebody who is up all day and who's willing to come outside to turn their water off, or you can get a smart sprinkler like me and just turn the water off at your smart sprinkler, which will be the smart thing to do. Well, your smart sprinkler timer, you know, the ones that we reviewed on the channel. I'll put a link to that in the description as well, because you may need that, because there's no other way to turn this off unless you manually turn it off from the back. Now you can set this on this regular sprinkler mode. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your regular sprinkler mode. Other than that, you guys, that will be it. All right, you guys, we are at the final sit down. So let's go ahead and get into the pros and cons with this unit. So as y'all know, on my channel, I give y'all honest reviews, you guys. Honest reviews. Even if a company sends it out, I still give honest reviews, because they are not paying me to say whatever I want to say on my channel. That's just, it is what it is. Some companies have tried to, you know, make a loophole and say, oh, say this, say that, say this. And as y'all know, on my channel, I actually review the actual operation of these machines, so you can see real time if the machine works or not. Just like this machine right here. Now this one wasn't sent out, but I did buy this one from Amazon, and I am a little upset because guess what? I am over my 30-day mark, you guys. I had this over 30 days, and when you're over 30 days, you can't return. So I guess this will be a Facebook Marketplace product or offer up. Let's go ahead and get into it. So one of the pros is the stake right here. Metal, love it. I love metal, you guys, because metal is more sturdy than plastic. Another thing is you can connect another sensor on here, or you could connect another sprinkler set on here. However you want to choose it, whatever your preference is. Another pro is that the sensor works. Okay, now the operation of this unit for me is not working to my standards. For me, I want it to cut off like once it's done sensing, or after a certain amount of time. If you're leaving this on, let's say you're on vacation, or let's say you're just out for the day, you at work 8 hours, 12-hour shift, whatever shift you work, and you know an animal run across this, guess what? This don't stop. All right, your sprinkler do not stop. It goes for like the rest of the day. All right, it don't cut off. That is my only issue with this thing. But if you're the type to be home all the time, then it probably won't concern you. If you have it hooked up to a smart sprinkler, then you could just turn the smart sprinkler off and then turn it back on once it's done doing this little activation. But other than that, if you're not the type to have a smart sprinkler, or if you're not the type to be home all the time, to turn this knob off, because this is the best way to do it. If you turn it off, then it kicks off, and then if you turn it back on to 1, then it's kicked back on to its system. And the sense is pretty good on 1, so I can't even imagine the sense on 4. It might be super sensitive. But my issue is it don't turn off. And I think that's about it, you guys. Now, if you want to use this in regular sprinkler mode, then they have a mode for that right there. I think I went over that already, and that's about it, you guys. There's nothing else left to this. I will be putting this on sale, maybe OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. I will probably tell people to refer to the video so they can see it working. They know how it works. Maybe somebody might just want it. So I don't know, but I would definitely have to sell it for cheaper, of course, since it's used now, right? But other than that, if you have this product and if it worked different for you, then let me know. Maybe my product might be defective, but I will be searching for a different style, a different model, and you know, let's see where we go from there. This one was fairly in the lower budget range. I'ma still stick to the lower budget range, you guys, just so that I can help people that's on a budget. Maybe they trying to do some repel pest or whatever out of their garden or out of their lawn. Then I'm trying to get them to the right tool. So yeah, we back on our sprinkler tour, you guys. All right, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next review.